Okay everyone, back for another day of food delivery on this fine Friday, I think it's 2nd of June today, date. And there's a few things we're going to catch today. Going to head over the city. I told you all we're going to do a Vivid video, the Vivid Festival, but there's really not that much to catch. It's free of charge, so but I will get a bit of it on. This first one of the day. Friend goes up to Edwin. Yeah, let's do it. Friend goes just up here, so we're going to do that one. Also going to chuck some air in the tyres. Do that over at Des Moines after this first trip. And it's also A-League Grand Final weekend. That's tomorrow, of course. It's the mighty Central Coast Mariners, who are my team, taking on the City Football, Melbourne City. The big money boys. And there's actually a festival of football on over at Moore Park, which is in the centre or start of the east of the city. Might go over there and have a look at that today as well. Sort of five-a-side tournament and all that kind of thing going on. That's sort of the build-up to the grand final. But anyway, we'll talk soccer later. Otherwise, I won't stop. What else? I'll get talking later. I'm about to hit Frango's now, so I'll get this one picked up and delivered, and I'll catch you all in a bit. Okay, how about this for a story? Last week I had to have the whole week off because I had some swelling in my knee because my bike seat was too low. And I went to the physio up here on Victoria Road, and I sort of had 2 sessions with her, and it, swelling that went down, so nothing major was wrong with my knee, which is good. And this first delivery that I'm doing is, of course, going to the physio clinic that I went to. So I'm going to walk in, and I'll probably see the chick that was my physio, if she's hanging around the front office. Oh, you going, oh, how's the knee? Yeah, good. I'm on the bike, I'm working, so yeah, all good. Be hilarious. And anyway, I'll tell you about all the bonuses that are happening today too. The normal one at the moment is, or for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is $50 for 25 trips. And there's also a location or a geographic one in the Maroubra zone, which I did a couple of trips over that way earlier this week. It's actually not too bad. Not a bad area. Anzac Parade mostly is nice and flat, and I don't go anywhere near sort of Coogee and that because it's a bit hilly, but I might head over there. Do the whole $4 for one trip, yada yada yada. So I might head over there earlier. And the good thing with that is Moore Park, where the soccer grand final festival is on the way there. So that's a bit of a looks like a bit of a plan, I think. I'll head over there later today and see what's happening in the Grand Final Festival and earn some money. Anyway, I'll shut up and get these 2 delivered now and catch you on in a bit. Frantic Friday. Fucking hell. What a start. 3 quick deliveries in an hour and up to $21 already. That's good. Good start. I was talking about soccer before as well. Restart on there. restart where we left off. Our opponent for tomorrow, my team I play with, our opponent has actually forfeited, unfortunately. We don't know the reason why. It could be because they didn't have enough players available to play or whatever, but we get the 3 points and a 3-0 win, so it just means I could go to the A-League Grand Final a bit earlier than I was planning. So there's a silver lining to every cloud. Yes, I thought I'd just come for a cruise around Balmain here. See what's happening in Balmain Roselle. Yeah, as I said, a frantic start to Friday. After last night, it was really quiet last night. Actually managed to ride around Newtown, Alexandria, Erskineville and Redfern very late last night, probably around 9:30ish. Didn't get one order, but obviously all day yesterday I was cracking orders out, so it was a pretty good day yesterday too. So just late last night it quietened down a bit, so I think they're all making up for it today. They're all jumping on Ubereats and ordering lunch for Friday, hopefully dinner as well. But yeah, what else? State of origin. My home state, New South Wales, lost the first game. It was 26-18. Just up north, part of the second half, and poor old James Tedesco made 2 mistakes for the final 2 Queensland tries. But I guess we're going to let him win one game, mate. We'll smash him in the next 2. That's rugby league for all those who are wondering. And what I've heard on the rugby league front, I've heard that for all those of you in the USA watching, there's going to be a rugby league, either a 1 game or a double header, 2 games. I'm not 100% sure. I think they're planning to play like an exhibition over in Las Vegas next year. I think next year or the year after. I'm not sure what year they're doing it, but it's just come out recently. I think it's going to be Brisbane Broncos versus South, which is a 2 shit clubs. Should have taken the Tigers over there. Even shitty club. Nah. But yeah, look out for that, all those of you in America. And if you're in or near Las Vegas, if you're in LA maybe, want to go over and watch a game, get to the game, go watch it. You'll love it, I guarantee you. So yeah, what else? What else is happening? Not much else at the moment, it's pretty quiet actually. Once we get a bit deeper into Balmain, we'll sure pick up 1 or 2. Just a bit of Town Hall Hotel there. There's now a gym. It shows the way this area, Balmain Roselle, has changed over the past 15-20 years. I dare say it's almost an extension now of Sydney's eastern suburbs. Disagree? Agree? Make your comment down in the comments below. Anyway, we're down here in sort of the heart of Balmain now. I'll switch off for a bit and hopefully get 1 or 2, and I'll catch you all later. Yeah, got one from the Char in Balmain. We're just down here, so I'd start heading into the city via Piedmont. It's now just after 1 p.m, 1:15 it is, so that's 4 in roughly an hour and a bit in my area, so good start to the day. As I said, I want to catch a little bit of that, well, they're calling it football festival, but I call it soccer festival, so at Moore Park. So I might head into the city, Piedmont City, Surrey Hills, maybe do 1 or 2 in Broadway, and then head over to that, have a look at that. Who's this in there? Who's if they're on? Coffee place. Can and bottle recycling, 10 cents per can or bottle. Easy money, mate. Easy money. So yeah, I'm going to start heading to the city now and catch you all in a bit. Hey guys, just going to do a quick video for you all. You can see I got the tape measure out. I'm going to show you all how to set your seat height. The boat shed at Piedmont Murray Street. Yeah, let's do it. How to set your seat height correctly. First you measure your inseam, which is the heel down to where your private parts are. Mine just happens to be 81 centimeters. The way to measure your seat height is from the middle of the crank there, you can just see that there, to the top of the seat, and you want it 10 centimeters less than your inseam. My inseam's 81, so the top of my seat is 71 centimeters. That's how you measure your seat height, and that'll help you avoid the knee issue that I had, where I was put too much pressure through your knee if the seat height's too low. And yeah, what happened with me was my iliotibial band was swollen because of all the pressure that was going through the knee. So, and yeah, it's lucky it was just a bit of swelling and that. Week off and no worries. So now we're heading down to the fish market. This next pickup, that's a $15 one, so I better just check and see how big it is. Make sure it's nothing huge. Pot of mussels and a live Queensland mud crab. Cool. It's alright, let's go pick this baby up and get it delivered. That one's going down that way once we've got it, so let's head to the fish markets. Just another thing on Woolies there. Just remembered we're sitting back there at Woolies, and I don't know if any of you guys remember a company called Milk Run that I told you collapsed a couple of months ago. Woolies, who's that big supermarket chain, purchased Milk Run just recently, and what that's done, they're taking on all the Milk Run customers. It seems that I haven't actually put on the extra staff, and they're using us Uber guys as the delivery guys, because we do Woolies, like the standard Woolies ones. So they're using us Uber guys to do the deliveries for the any Milk Run orders they get. So it's a little bit of a pain because it makes life difficult for the mob of Woolies. They're going to go at 300 mile an hour because they've got both Woolies orders and also the Milk Run orders coming in. And yeah, it just sort of leads to a bit of a wait time for us, which, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if it's a busy time of the day, like dinner time or lunch time, you really don't want to be hanging around there waiting. So we're good on them for buying Milk Run and sort of keeping it alive as best they can. But yeah, so if you're ordering stuff from Woolies and you notice it's taking a lot longer, that's why. It's because Woolies have bought Milk Run, and they've got all the Milk Run customers now sort of reviving their interest in Milk Run. Now the boat shed is just over there, so we'll go and park up get this baby picked up. Yeah, the Sydney fish markets, everyone. The current one. The new one's being built just over there. Nice and busy for a Friday. Good stuff. Anyway, let's get this picked up. Hey guys, I've now got a live Queensland mud crab in my bag. But you never carried one of those before. Live, as in, you know, living, breathing. Eating, sleeping, shitting, farting. Interesting. A live Queensland mud crab. Hope it doesn't eat the mussels that are in there as well. Nah. I checked the box, is sort of covered in alfoil that the crab's in. And then you've got the mussels in a separate bowl. And there's one other thing in there as well. And I dare say the crab's claws will be tied up. So it should be pretty safely held in there. Which is a good place for Queenslanders. Safely held, right? Origin joke, you probably won't get it. Anyway, so I was going up to Kurma Road, which is just near the casino. Let's see, yeah, 6 Kurma Road, so we'll run this one down there and I'll catch you in a bit. So yeah, let's talk about Vivid. They're doing it differently this year. They've got a number of different locations throughout the city, and a few of them you actually have to pay to go in. There's one down at the Royal Botanic Gardens, there's one at Taronga Zoo, but around here, sort of Darling Harbour and the other side there, Barangaroo, we've got the free stuff, which is nothing really that spectacular in my opinion. Feel free to disagree, but see this building here, the Maritime Museum. On the other side of that, there's like the roof sort of straight, and all they're doing on that is just beaming pictures of fish and seafood sort of life on that, and calling it creative and innovative and technological or whatever. So go figure. That's not that crash shot. That's the part here. And over here at Darling Harbour, you've actually got something decent over there in the water there. They set off what I think some flares or firework type things. You got that big ball there in the middle, sort of lights going on around that. That's not too bad. And there's like a water show, water fountains there as well, which is kind of similar to what they do at the, I think it's the Bellagio in Las Vegas, like a water fountain spout show thing. It only goes for a couple of minutes, but at least that's a bit more something, you know, for free of charge. And then further down there, they've got like a big frog that lights up and a few other things, but nothing overly spectacular like this is. So I think this is the main. If you're looking for the free stuff, the best of the free stuff, this is what it is. Just here, and obviously that's at night time, so we'll catch a bit of that later tonight. And on our right, this used to be the Harbourside Shopping Centre. Let me go over the other side and I'll show you what it is now. See, no, can't quite see it from there, but top of the bridge there's a better view. It's been absolutely flattened. So, go around here near the Sofitel, see if we can have a look in there. See, there's like a hole in the fence or something up here. Just can't even get it. Oh, can get a glimpse in there. Try and see, there's absolutely fuck all in there. It's absolutely flattened. So yeah, that's gone. And as I said, Vivid sort of along here. This is just a Hyundai, I think it's a Hyundai, oh no sorry, the Kia EB9 that they got on the wraps there. They bring that up and do a whole light show and whatever on that. It's not all that spectacular. The Kia EB9 looks like a decent car though, but yeah, Kia probably being one of the sponsors of Vivid, so yeah, and that last one paid $15 too to go from Piedmont to Piedmont, so it's a nice one. And I'll ride a little bit further along here. I've actually figured out what they're doing with that building. Well, not building, but that video screen a bit further up here on the left. Looks like it's actually taking shape. I've often sort of driven past and said, what the fuck are they doing? And I thought at first it might be a roller coaster, but no, it's not a roller coaster. I thought it might be something for Vivid. No, it's not something for Vivid. And speaking of which, Vivid, they've got a like a big sort of stage set up here where they do performances. Oh no, performance music and stuff. It's just over here. That doesn't look too crash hot. But over the back there, that structure looks like it's going to be like a cover for, there's that video screen where it says Kane in the middle there. So also they're putting a big roof on that, which is good fun, but you probably only fit a couple of hundred people in there. And if you want to say show like a Socceroos game there or something like that, you will need it to be much bigger. Both the screen and the roof. So I don't know. As I always say, that's Sydney for you. And there's another Vivid thing there that lights up at night. You'll see that a bit later. Woo woo! Spectacular. And then yeah, on the goods line where we normally go through, part of what I call the Broadway Express is we got another little Vivid thing set up there. Again, this is projecting images onto the wall of the back of the Powerhouse Museum. Nothing overly spectacular, so yeah, it's a bit of a waste this year with Vivid, in my opinion. All this advertising and that for it, you know, pop it up and it's a big. Anyway, it's now 2 PM, just after the lunch period, so I might head on up to Moore Park, turn around here and head up Liverpool Street, go up to Moore Park, catch a bit of that Grand Final Festival up there. Alrighty, catch you all in a bit. One thing I might mention as well is Uber's new, I think it's Trip Radar, where they've got sort of heat zones, hot zones, busy zones. Every time I've been on this week, they've got, you know, at least orange zones in Sydney, or Sydney CBD where I am now, and Newtown. And every time I've ridden through, it hasn't been that busy. So if you're doing this and you doing this job, I mean, and you notice that, good idea to disregard their heat maps, hot zones, whatever you want to call it, because it's total bullshit. So I've been to Broadway yesterday. Broadway had nothing on the map and it was going off, so heaps of jobs over there. So yeah, their analytics and mapping is up to shit, if you ask me. So disregard it. Just go to the areas that you know are good. Anyway, off to Moore Park. That's the new Allianz Stadium over there, which is at Moore Park now. It's the start of Moore Park. Going to head inside to that sort of area in there where the Grand Final Festival is. grand final, of course, is not being played there. The grand final is being played way out west at the new stadium at Parramatta. But yeah, I might see if I can go around the Allianz Stadium a bit and just see what it's like. I've never actually been inside yet, so I'll go to a game there one day soon enough, I guess, and check it out. But yeah, for now we'll just be in the precinct, I guess, around sort of between the SCG there and Allianz Stadium. I think it's somewhere in there, the little festival thingy. Show you all the agility and nimbleness of the Sun Mono folding bikes. Look at this, through here with ease. I slowed right down, but yeah, I could have gone through there much quicker. I'm doing NFL. Just practicing NFL punts. Well, they do actually play NFL here in Sydney, but it's much smaller. And I know Sydney Uni have got an NFL team, so maybe he plays with them. I don't know. This year being the Aussie, of course. Aussie rules and cricket being played at the SCG. Soccer, rugby league and rugby union being played at Allianz Stadium on the left there. Now let's see what we can find. Let's see what fun we can make in here. Apparently there's a five-a-side comp going on too, so I might jump on the court and show up a few of the clowns that are playing in that. Catch you all in there. This is the Horden Pavilion, part of the Moore Park precinct. A lot of concerts and shows and things in here. It's like a bands and whatever. And Royal Hall of Industries just over there to the right. They used to hold the Sydney Royal Easter Show here when I was like 10, up until when I was about 10, 11, 12 years old. Or even maybe later than that. And then they moved it out to Homebush once the stadium and everything there was built. So yeah, as we go go-kart racing up top there in the car park there, top floor of the car park. Bars here, restaurants. Artificial, is it? Yeah. Chucking in, I'll go for right around. They did say it started at 2 o'clock. What time's it now? 20 past 2. Okay. So one team there ready to play, so Wonder where their opposition are. Maybe they're fourth. Who knows? Come in here to eat one day, and these bloody magpies absolutely harassed the shit out of me. About 11 of them, 11 or 12 of them came around while I was eating. Just gave me the eye and said, "Give us some food or we'll dive bomb you." And I beat a hasty retreat, bowling in here. There's a fair bit to do here. These bloody magpies, dirty bastards. Setup they got there for it, but we really need to pump it up. I mean, I did get an email saying, "Would you like to register to play?" But I thought, yeah, probably won't be much happening early on in the day, and I knew I'd be working, so I thought, no, I won't register. You can either register individually or you can register a team, but I thought, fuck it. I got that email on Tuesday, and for it all to happen on Friday to get 7 or 8 guys together by today, no chance. What have we got here? Urban Winery Sydney. What's it there? Corporate team building by the looks of it. I might be practicing for the grand final too, like halftime entertainment or something. And there you go, there's a scoop for you. If indeed they are practicing for the halftime entertainment, who knows? Part of the Australian Film, Television and Radio School as well. I have of course logged off of Uber for a bit, just while I'm riding around here. This is quite a part of the day, Uber wise as well, so I want to get some of the action on camera from the 5-a-side comp. I'll go and check out what time it actually starts and that. Golden Bear. Camino. Just checked and they have a couple of teams from like the Matildas, the Central Coast Mariners women's team, apparently the Central Coast Mariners men's team or a team representing them coming. But the amateurs start in about 10-15 minutes, and there was like one team there ready to play, which I was like, what the fuck? And then yeah, the professional teams or the higher level teams play from 6:30 p.m. their tournament, and then yeah, the NSL vs A-League Legends game, which will be something to watch, kicks off at 8:30. So I thought I might come back and watch that, go out, do a bit of work, head down this way so I can click onto that Maroubra zone bonus, do a few down that area. Looks nice and flat. Oh, he's an Enfield player. Yeah, do a couple down that way and do some work, earn some money, and then maybe come back in time for the NSL Legends versus the A-League Legends game. I've got a rock in my tie, just got to stop and get that off. Okay, so I'll catch you on in a bit. Just thought I'd catch this nice little bike path we got here, going from pretty much far into Moore Park there to almost Randwick. Nice little parklands on the left there. Tram on the right. Nice wide path, nice wide bike path. I like. It's nice, this one. So school's out for the day as well. What's it? 2:30. Jesus Christ. They're finishing early. God. Oh no, it's Central Coast Sports College. Maybe they're down for the weekend to watch the grand final. Join them if they are. Get behind the Mariners. So yeah, this is, I guess you could call it Moore Park, this part here. I guess it sort of backs onto the entertainment quarter and all that, so I guess you'd still call it Moore Park. Yeah, nice little bike lane. They constructed it a while ago, but I've never really ridden on it. So over here we have Randwick Racecourse, horse races. I'm going to go here. I'll go this way. We'll go through the park there. Oh, that's. I think this is Centennial Park. It's sort of behind the Moore Park Entertainment Quarter there. It becomes Centennial Park, so yeah, that'd be Centennial Park there. Good old Randwick Racecourse, eh? Yeah, nice day too. It's about 21 degrees, I think, so 21 degrees Celsius. Sun's out. No rain on the horizon. So it should be a good afternoon and night. Get some work done and go back and watch some five-a-side. Maybe later. Heading up to Coogee, which is you go further up and you get up to the left, up a massive hill. I'm not going to go up that hill. Don't want to work out that way. Coogee's way too hilly. I'd absolutely hammer the battery on that, use up too much battery, so I'm just going to stay in this area here. Down to the right and behind me you have University of New South Wales and Anzac Parade and that, so I'll stay out from here down to the right hand side behind me sort of thing. That area there, probably down towards Todman Avenue, a little bit further south than that, so that'll be a good little area to do, I reckon. But anyway, I'll shut up now and hope to get a few orders. Yeah, just here up to our right's the back of Randwick Racecourse. I've just found another little area that could be a little hotspot. Here is all the University of New South Wales residential apartments, I guess you would call them. And just down here on the left at Gate 2, this is High Street at Randwick, High Street Kensington, High Street Randwick, whatever you want to call it. Just down here on the left is a little, like a little shopping centre, I guess you'd call it. There's a couple of small restaurants in there. There's an IGA. Could be a good little hotspot if you're doing the job and you're okay, just have a quick look. Quick bit of it here for you. There's the IGA there, there's a couple of restaurants in there. I wonder if there's any more around. A little tiny little cafe there. Good little spot, I reckon. And it's in the Maroubra promotional zone too, so that one I did. The standard pay was $5. It was the first one I did in the Maroubra promotional zone, so I get $4 extra, so $9. We're going from here a couple hundred metres, barely a couple hundred metres even up the road there, so nice one. And of course that also counts towards the 25 deliveries for today that I have to do, so to get that extra 50. So at the moment I'm on six trips done, and I've burnt $61, so hang around here a little bit longer. It could be a profitable little day for me. And after having last week off, it will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, so this is High Street Randwick or Kensington? Randwick. Oh, Desert War Lodge, that's all the horse stables. Leilani Lodge, that's a Gay Waterhouse one, because Desert War was pretty sure Desert War was a Gay Waterhouse trained horse. Let's go for a ride along here to the left. There's the Anzac Road up here. Yeah, Uni of New South Wales. Big campus goes all the way along here on the left. Yep, National Institute of Dramatic Art just up here on the right. That's recently been done up by the looks of it as well. NIDA for short. A few big actors and actresses, Aussie actors and actresses have actually graduated from there. I think Nicole Kidman was one of them. And I was going to say Mel Gibson, but I don't think he's the type to go to I guess you'd say a uni type place. yeah, but nice little area. Good little area to work, I reckon. Anyway, I better stop yakking away and get back to work. You guys all a bit of a laugh. You see, I had this addiction to chocolate, marshmallows and nuts. And it was really bad. It was going really bad. But I finally managed to beat it. It was a rocky road. Really, really rocky road to get there. Please tell me you all laughed at that one. Yeah, anyway, better go get some work done. We're actually out here at Kensington again. I've just done a few in Redfern and Surrey Hills. A couple of nice little deliveries out there. So, but I thought I'd come back into this area again and try and see if I can take advantage of the bonus coming into dinner time and that. The geographic bonus, that is. See if I get a couple more out here. The reason I stopped at that restaurant there, Old Uncle. My nephew actually lives out this way. My nephew and his father, who's my brother obviously, live out this way. A little bit further down to the left. G'day little Maxie, if you're watching, and Peter, your bum. Do some work, Peter, your bludger. G'day to them if they're watching, and who knows, they might even order Ubereats tonight. Isn't that little Maxie loves pizza? Wouldn't it be funny if Uncle Neil delivered pizza for dinner to Peter and Mel and Max? You never know. Stranger things have happened, eh? Like early today, delivery to my physio. Anyway, let's get a couple done. Continue with the soccer theme. We're in Uni of New South Wales. It's Friday night. Looks like it's probably like all the students in like a soccer comp out here. It's pretty cool. Good little field we've got here. Little state, grandstand and everything. Yeah, I just did one from Guzman in here, which is just the back there. Just up the back of the other end, sort of to the right hand side it was going to. Jesus man, the bloody Norton Street this hill was like that. So I said earlier, this area you can get some very hilly parts, and man, used a bit of battery there. But it's okay because I've still got 5 bars left, so didn't use much earlier today, so that's all good. But what are we up to now? We've done 1 out of the 5 before I get an extra $20 for the geographical one, and we're up to 10 trips in total for the day, and in total $90.78, so doing pretty good so far. And I think I forgot to mention before as well that old mate John that ordered the live mud crabs, he threw in an $11 tip. thank you, John, for that one. Much appreciated. So yeah, I said it's still in the grounds of Uni of New South Wales. It's quite a big campus. I didn't realise how big it was. I've never really been in here before, but yeah, so they've got a few little restaurants down here on High Street too, so head down there and see if we can't get a few more. Perhaps out the back this way. Yeah. Head down this way and hang out there for a bit. Just riding back towards the city, and I've got a couple deliveries in Paddington to do, so I thought may as well do them. Hello, mate, you're on. May as well go and do them. They're not too far, so it shouldn't be too hilly from what I can see, so just this one. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far up Oxford Street here, so I thought I may as well do them. And not an area I normally do, but well, fuck it. 2 more on the way to the $50 bonus. Well, St. Vincent's just down here on the left where I used to work. Hey, guess where we are again? Moore Park. Actually just got a delivery to pick up from down here at Hoyt's, which is usually, when you pick up from Hoyt's, it's usually people staying home eating popcorn, or you never know, might be an ice cream or something, because Hoyt's is a movie cinema. Oh, another one. Mary's are cute. Is that one? Yeah, let's do it. So Mary's and Hoyt's. Fuck, hey. Never knew this area would be popular. But yeah, this here, of course, is where the five-a-side tournament is currently going on. And it just so happens to be up this little street here, which is where Hoyt's is near too, so we'll go and have a look and see if it's a little bit busier than it was earlier today. While we're picking up the Hoyt's order, of course, that is. Hoyt's, you can see that. Just have a quick look over here. Five-a-side tournament and Grand Final Festival. Just a quick look. Oops, I got lost. I forgot where Hoyt's was. Oh, that looks alright. Everything's going on. Alright, bit of a crowd. It's good. Good stuff. It's like fun. That's Danny McGreen. That's must be like a combined men's and women's Central Coast. That's Danny McGreen, like number 5 there. So Stuart Petrie, 23. He's known as his third class. Man is of course in the lead 1-0. Good stuff. It's like combined. Men's and women's shot from Petrie. Good save too. Anyway, back to work. Rather frantic period then. I've got 8 trips to go to hit the 25, and I've only done 2 of the 5 in the Ubereats zone. I don't think I'll get any more in that one tonight, so, but who knows, might come out Sunday, do a couple, but yeah, some quick drink. I'll let you know of time to head off. Something else I've decided to take on, as well as doing the majority of the time Uber DoorDash menu log. I've got an ad up on a website you may or may not have heard of called Airtasker. It's an Aussie website. You just get people, sort of hire people to do whatever you need doing on there. And I actually got a little task from there one day last week. Actually, I did it on the scooter. So I'd pick up some cakes from a cake shop and deliver them to a place in the city, and I got to the cake shop and the fellow was like, "Oh, do you have a business card?" I was like, "No, I just mostly do Uber." But that got me thinking, so I've gone and created some business cards, and gone and created some, and they'll be ready later this week. So I'll show you when I pick them up. They're rather simple, they're not too fancy. I just thought I'd throw something together, and yeah, being on Airtasker, and I'm also chucking in a few businesses letterboxes and that, more for sort of catering things during the day. Like what I did, I picked up some cakes from a cake shop, took them to the building in the city for a meeting or a morning tea or something. So that's something you guys might like to think about doing as well. 30 or 40 bucks, office works, make a couple hundred business cards, chuck in a few letterboxes, see how you go. Can't hurt, right? So yeah, I thought I'd let you guys all know about that. We'll see how it goes in future. What I'm going to do with that though, if I do get like bigger orders, then I can use my my scooter and my car for it as well. If they give me like a half a day or a day's notice, I can use the car, or even if there is like a quick one that comes through, I can always hurry home and jump in the car on the scooter, go and do it, sort of thing. So yeah, watch this space for how that one pans out. Anyway, I might head down Burke Street into Surrey Hills and head up to Crown Street from there and see if we can get any up Crown Street. Rode all the way down Crown Street, Surrey Hills, then got absolutely nothing, so I thought I'd come through the city and went head down Darling Harbour and then up to Broadway. Darling Harbour, of course, will give you all a view of Vivid, what's going on down there. So the only thing I'm worried about, might be a fair few people around, so I hope I can get through there quickly and up to Broadway. The view from the bridge. This is sort of pretty much everything you'll see at Darling Harbour, Vivid wise. Down to the left, yeah, they haven't got the, we just missed that show by 10 minutes. The good one that I was telling about earlier today, but it's the ball and that all lit up. And over to our left, we will have images being projected onto the Maritime Museum there. As I said, hardly worth all the hype. There's a couple down that way at Barangaroo which we're going to see as well. We're heading down to Barangaroo to do one of these deliveries, so I'll see what's down there, and not much obviously. Look at it. You can't see it from here. It won't be that close shot, so anyway, there you go. That's Vivid. Is it worth the hype? I don't know, you tell me. Comments below. Anyway, better get this done. So we're going to head down to Circular Quay now. See what's happening in the way of Vivid down here. Look, Harbour Bridge is lit up. They light that up quite often now, so it's not really as big a thing. Circular Quay, to the rocks, although the big fixing road there, let's do it. Alrighty, Hungry Jacks. Big fucking mirror. There's a few lights in it. Another bridge lit up. And a whole lot of people walking around. There's probably some more on the other side there too. We're off to Hungry Jacks, just up ahead here on the right. Anything along here I think is not overcome. I'm going to head back up Pitt Street and maybe see if I can head down to World Square and maybe get a couple of Liquorland ones down there. I reckon that's a good chance. Pitt Street, absolutely dead quiet. Much nicer. And I just realised I missed the A-League vs NSL Legends game. But I think it was a shame. I was there a bit too early for it. When McBreen and Stu Petrie were playing, but yeah, not to worry. Time's now 9:20 and $175, and we've done 19 trips. So I dare say we won't get to the 25 today, but the thing is, we've got until Sunday night to get it. So I was hoping to get it today, but I'm not too worried. As I said earlier, I might come out again on Sunday. I'm just going to ride down to World Square from here and see if we can pick a couple up there. What the fuck are they doing? No, we can actually go along there. Can we get up? Okay, sweet. About nothing as well. We're up there. Just going to go up what I call the Broadway Express on the goods line here to Broadway. It's now coming up to 10 PM. Don't think we'll get anything at Broadway, but you never know. I'm just going to see what they've got going on up here for Vivid. The building here, yeah, lit up. Just support me. Thousands, 1,000 people up here. That's all it is. Yeah, what have we got? Schmecko's Liquorland's Broadway Chicken. Thank you very much. That's exactly where we're going. It's paying 21 schmeckos too. You beauty. What do we got? Oh shit, it's a big one. Ginger beer can 10 pack. VB can 8 pack. 5 rock, paper, scissors, sparkling wine. Yeah, no, this is too much. Oversized. Gotta cancel that one, unfortunately. Sorry, Olivia. No can do. It's a shame we can't have a Broadway where we're going. Anyway, we know Liquorland Broadway's still open, so might get one or two from there. when we get over there. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Alrighty, as I said, Wicklow Broadway comes through the goods. Got one we're taking down to Camperdown, and I might finish up there. We'll see. I might go up to Newtown after that. We'll see how I feel, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let's get this baby up to Camperdown. Okay, get that one delivered. And haven't logged off yet, but I'm going to call it a night. Tentatively. So, this is a little finish up video. Had a fun day, carried a live mud crab. And I survived. And all the other food in the back survived with it. Saw a bit of five-a-side soccer action there. And we did 20 trips. Went a fair way, went all the way to Paddington tonight. Paddington, over to Zetland as well. And of course the Moore Park, Centennial Park sort of area there, Randwick, Kingsford, Kensington. Yeah, been a good day today. $182 so far has come in. That's pending any tips that come in later, of course. And I'll of course whack that up on the screen, the updated amount, once I get home. This is tram shed. It's nice and quiet down here at night. Not much happening. A couple of restaurants open, but we'll be closed by now. It's now 20 past 10, so. And there's also, actually had a order from Chambers Cellars in there. It's another bottle shop. So if you guys are doing that, keep an eye out for Chambers Cellars on Ubereats, because they're now on Ubereats. So there's one there, and there is another Chambers Cellars around. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It might be Newtown, I'm not sure. There's a few of them dotted around the place, so it could be good little jobs. So yeah, keep an eye out for Chambers Cellars on Ubereats, and of course those of you who like to order from there as well. Yeah, 20 trips, $182.18. Didn't hit the 25 bonus, the 50 for 25 trips bonus, but as I said, I got till Sunday to do that. And I did a couple of those ones over in the Maroubra zone as well. I'm up to 2 out of 5 of that. So if I come out on Sunday, I'll do 3 in that area. That's 3 out of the 5. So I'll hit a couple of little bonuses there. So I'll see what happens. Having tomorrow off, having a rest, and then going to the A-League final. Go the Mighty Mariners. And yeah, it sounds like someone's playing cricket over there. No, they're not. I'll close it up here. I wish you all a good night, and yeah, leave your comments, encouragement, ideas, whatever, in the comments below. So we've got some music over here. I think it might be the kids that are skateboarding. I'll keep it on. Just keep the video rolling so we can get a bit of action. Last minute action for you all, eh? So that party going on over there is. See Barangaroo over there. We're over there early tonight as well, Barangaroo. Saw a little bit of Vivid. As I said, pretty overrated in my opinion. Let's see where this party is. Yo, where the party at? Might be on a boat, but it might be, oh actually, that's not skaters. Skaters are usually over here to our left. There's a little skate park just in here. You probably can't quite see the bowl on that, but sometimes people jump in like a little rotunda up here and have a little party. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. So we're there early tonight. It says better than Vivid, man. A couple of your friends, a bit of alcohol. couple of fancy lights there. Who needs Vivid, eh? Anyway, yeah. Have a good night. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And hope you're all working hard, earning good coin, as I am. And yeah, until next time, who knows when next time will be. Most likely a couple of weeks, but we'll see how we go. Just gonna ride home through sort of like a glebe here in Balmain and head home. Catch you later in the next video.